All aboard, Owney, the Adirondack Mail Dog by Jennifer Gordon Sattler. A scraggly little puppy who was brown and white and, well, all colors really, wandered one rainy night into the Albany post office. He shook the mud from his fur and looked around for a warm place to sleep. He wagged as he circled round and then settled on a warm, soft bag of mail. He had found the perfect bed. His eyelids closed while a friendly postman began singing to him. Hey, little guy, do you have an owner? Owney, Owney, who's your owner? You're a cute little pup, though you're quite bony. Looks like you found a little home, little Owney. Owney, as he was now called, grew into a happy dog with his post office family. One morning, while sleeping on his mailbag, he awoke to the sound of a whistle and a loud psst sound. Could it be a giant blowing out all the candles on an enormous birthday cake? Excitedly, he ran outside, and there, stopped in front of the post office, was a huge steam engine. Thump, thump, heave ho! The men quickly loaded up the mail car with all the heavy bags, including Owney's bed. He leapt onto the train. All aboard! I go wherever my bed goes. The wind rushed through Owney's scruffy hair as the train left the city. After a while, smells of the wilderness filled his nose. Pine trees, lakes, and rolling meadows. The ground looked rumpled and soft like a giant mail bag. Next stop, the Adirondacks! Shouted the conductor. Owney traveled all over the Adirondacks, helping deliver mail from one post office to another. At each stop, he jumped out to explore. He learned to doggy paddle at Big Moose Lake. His new frog friends loved watching him kick and splash out to meet them. He kept track of all of the fish at Saranac Lake. That was a big job that required all of his attention. He counted the chipmunks at Lake Placid and did a little squirrel searching in the high peaks. Those little guys always seemed to be asking Oni to chase them. They took one look at him and started to run. He made lots of friends along the way, stopping to say hello to every animal he met. Yoo-hoo! Where is everybody? One morning, while Oni warmed his belly in front of the fireplace, his postal friends whispered, We need to find a way to keep track of all that of Oni's trips. They gave him a special red coat and attached a tag that read, Please stick a little something on this jacket to remind Oni of his adventures with you. Oni was so proud. He was now an official mail dog with his fancy new outfit. A few weeks later, Oni's jacket was covered with tags. While playing a little hide and seek with the squirrels at Mount Marcy, they were really good at that game. Oni lost track of the time when he heard the whistle of his train. It sounded very far away. Uh-oh. If you'll excuse me, squirrels, that's my train. He ran as fast as he could, the tags on his jacket jingling through the forest. Wait for me! He howled. Ting, 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 ting. All of Owney's animal friends heard his jacket jingling. Wug, wug, chug, 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 woo-hoo! The steam engine was starting to move. They knew Owney had to catch that train. They quickly thought of a plan. The small animals scurried to spread the word. The plan passed swiftly among the larger animals. Moose bellowed to a bear family. The bears growled to some deer grazing nearby. Loud voices howled and growled through the forest. When the fish heard the news, they swam steadily downstream, bumping into someone who turned out to be very helpful. All the animals hurried to get their plan together. Ting, ting, ching a ting, ting. Owney's coat jingled through the trees. Woo woo, chugga chugga woo woo. The train was getting further away. Owney ran towards the whistling train as fast as his little legs could carry him. All of a sudden he heard shh. The train had stopped. As he came out of the forest, he couldn't believe what he saw. Owney's tail wagged his whole body as he thanked his friends. Goodbye, thank you, goodbye, thank you. His tags jingled like 1,000 bells as he wiggled with joy. The animals held their heads up high as they walked, scampered, trotted, and waddled into the wilderness. They were quite proud that their plan had worked. As the train started up again, Owney, the scruffy male dog, listened to the slow grinding of the wheels getting faster and faster. Hoog, 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 chug, chug, chug. Owney loved that sound. He knew it meant that he was on his way to deliver more mail, make new friends, and see what was on the other side of the next mountain. And that's the story of Owney, the Adirondack male dog.